Bratislava is Slovakia's capital city and has a population of about 433,000 inhabitants. It is situated in the west of the country and is close to both Austria and Hungary. Bratislava has a beautiful old town and is right next to the rivers the Danube and Morava. It is a thriving city that becomes more affluent every year. So here is our top 10 of the best features in and around the Slovak capital. So number 10, Chumil. One of the interesting highlights in the city of Bratislava is the statue of Chumil, translated as the Watcher, also known as Man at Work. He is the most photographed statue in Bratislava and can be found in the Old Town. One rumour surrounding the name of the statue is that the Watcher is a communist worker who takes a rest because he doesn't take his job seriously. The second variation of the story is that he looks under women's skirts, so you choose whichever variation you prefer. Number 9. Kamsig TV Tower. If you like hiking, take trolley bus number 203 and get off at Kaliba. From there, you can walk to the Kamsig TV Tower in about 45 minutes. If this walk is too short for you, you will find many other trails that give you the opportunity to explore the Lower Carpathians even more. Number 8. The UFO Bridge. If you enjoy fantastic views, the UFO Bridge, one of the city's landmarks, is one of the perfect places to go and visit while in Bratislava. The UFO Bridge crosses the Danube and was built from 1967 to 1972. It is the world's longest bridge to have one pylon and one cable-stayed plane. An elevator leads to the high platform of the bridge, which is roughly 84.6 meters or 277.6 feet from the ground. From there you will find a stunning view over the city of Bratislava, especially during sunset. Number 7. Cafes. Bratislava's old town is full of cafes and bars, ranging from family-friendly to posh or hipster. Here, one can find the right place for practically anybody. If you want to escape the hustle and bustle of the old town and experience a little piece of Slovakia's communist past, then visit the Škodovka, a cafe that is decorated in the style of Czechoslovakian 1960s. It is definitely what I would call a time-traveling experience. Number 6. The Danube. Right next to the old town, you will find the river Danube making its way through the city, which is an important part of the city's lifestyle, especially in the summer. You will find several bars along the riverbanks, especially in old ships, from where you can observe all the boats, cruisers, or cargo ships passing by. Some of these cruisers also come from Vienna, which is another way of getting to Bratislava. Number 5. Slovak Cuisine. Slovak cuisine is very hearty and homey, and if you happen to be in Bratislava and are interested in trying something local, then definitely check out one of the many Slovak restaurants. While here, try out Slovakia's national dish called halušky. Halušky consists of small potato dumplings tossed in creamy sheep cheese and topped with crispy bacon. But also try various meat dishes, sausages, Slovak mountain cheese, and brynjové pyrohy, dumplings filled with sheep cheese. Our favorite restaurant is the Flagship, also known as the Slovak Pub, which is only a few minutes away from the old town. Number 4. Bratislava Castle. Bratislava Castle is the main landmark of Bratislava. From the UFO Bridge, just walk through the old Jewish quarter up to the top of the hill and you will get to the castle, which was built between the 9th and 18th centuries. Unfortunately, the castle was mostly destroyed by a fire in 1811, and restoration only begun in the 1950s. Bratislava Castle houses the Slovak National Museum and the Museum of History, which exhibits medieval history, furniture, and the treasury. In the underground spaces of the castle, you will also find a special exhibition surrounding Slovakia's Celtic history. Number 3. Sandburg. If you are interested in nature, visit Bratislava's former sea not far from the town of Devin. Just take bus number 28 from Most SNP and get off at Sandburgu. After a little walk up a hill, you will reach your destination, Sandburg. 14 to 16 million years ago, there used to be a sea in Bratislava, and the traces are still evident in the sand formation of Sandburg, which is rich in fossil remains. From there, you can walk to Devin Castle and/or the top of the hill called Devinska Kobila. Number 2. Devin Castle. If you take bus 29 from Most SNP, you will get to the town of Devin, which is famous for Devin Castle and its rich history. Situated right next to the Danube, it is one of the oldest castles in Slovakia and was already mentioned in the 9th century. However, the earliest settlements on the castle grounds date even back further to the 5th century BC. Unfortunately, the Devin Castle was destroyed by Napoleon in 1809, but the castle ruins remain to be an important attraction today. One of the most photographed motifs of the castle is the Maiden Tower because of its legend of a bride jumping off the tower. She committed suicide because her family had killed her groom just because they did not approve of him. And finally, number 1, the Old Town. The Old Town of Bratislava is the main tourist hotspot of the city. It is a great place to wander around and enjoy the architecture of the city, such as the Old Town Hall, Michael's Gate, St. Martin's Cathedral, or the President's Palace. It is also full of cafes, clubs, museums, and restaurants, but also beware that this area is also the most expensive part of the city. If you want to try some authentic Slovak food for a good price, it is oftentimes better to look for a restaurant outside of the Old Town. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel.